What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Yo, there's a lot of levels to this. All right, check this out. So, I've been getting a whole bunch of comments on my last video, which I appreciate. Love you guys to death. Keep dropping the comments. Even the toxic comments, keep dropping them. Even the ones that just go straight for the insult, even though you probably wouldn't say it to my face, like, do you, boo boo? It is what it is. Anyway, so check this out, right? I'm getting a lot of good comments too, like constructive criticism. People being like, yo, Doc, you just don't understand that the Xbox Series X is better at backwards compatibility. That's why a lot of these games are running better on the Xbox Series X, right? Now here's the thing, right? You gotta understand, guys. You can't be mad at me because I am keeping the same energy. I promise you. I got a video on my channel right now that says the PS5 is performing better than the Xbox Series X. And in that channel, I had Xbox telling me, Doc, you don't understand what you're talking about. It's because the tools aren't here yet, this, and that. And I'm gonna tell them the same thing that I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not a technical guy. I'm just a gamer, so I don't care. I don't care. All I care is about my experience. If that makes me selfish, and it makes me selfish, I want to know where can I go to play games at 120 frames. Where am I going to get more of those games? It's on the Xbox Series X right now. Whether that's because of backwards compatibility or not, it makes no difference to me. I'm just being honest with you. It makes no difference to me. Me as a consumer, I don't need to know why it's doing this. Now, somebody said this that no, you should know so you could be more educated, all this other stuff. Look, here's the deal, right? I have no idea how this phone is recording this right now at 1080p 60 frames. I know that the phone could do 4K 60 recording as well, but it takes longer to upload the file. So I'll do 1080p. You're probably watching it on your phone anyway, so it's still gonna look nice and crisp, right? I have no idea how this works, okay? This is a Samsung. An iPhone might be better. By all means, it might have a better camera, better processor, all this other stuff, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's whatever is working, whatever's giving me what I want from a selfish standpoint. Being honest with you, from a selfish standpoint, right? I've seen people say, 120. Somebody actually said 120 hertz is a gimmick because most gamers don't have 120 hertz TV. Again, from a selfish standpoint, I have 120 hertz TV. So I don't care that you don't have 120 hertz TV. If that sounds rough, then I'm sorry, I'm being honest. Crucify me for being honest. But I don't care that you don't have 120 hertz TV to be able to experience 120 hertz. Like I'm just being honest, right? So for me, I don't want to fully understand why these systems do what they do, because if I did, correct me if I'm wrong, I probably wouldn't have gotten either of them and probably would have just saved my money and waited to build a very powerful PC or something, right? I don't know. You tell me. All I know is they told me $500 I get to play games at 4K 120. It's on the box. It's on your box too. It's on the PS5 box as well. I think both boxes say 8K or something crazy like that. Okay, the Xbox Series X box had all the tools already laid out on the boxes or whatever, right? It didn't say you had to wait a few months for the tools, right? But here's the thing, guys. So everyone that's talking about how the Xbox Series X is not more powerful because all it's doing is running backwards compatibility games better, we have to wait until next generation games come out. I made this argument before, okay? Right now, today, I'm not worried about tomorrow because tomorrow's not promised, okay? I'm not wishing it on anybody, but literally, we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow, okay? We don't know what may happen tomorrow, but right now, I can play more games than you at 120 frames. These are facts, whether it's backwards compatibility or not. Again, I'm not a technician. Don't explain to me why that is. It's just facts. My whole thing is that why does it matter to you? And the same thing, I keep seeing Sony fans arguing this point. I shout out to the few that actually were like, "Yo, you can have that argument. You right. You can have it." Shout out to you. Shout much respect to you. Yo, my dude Rome Rush straight up said, "Yeah, you can have it." Virgil's one of my what's his handle? Rogue be on me left and right sometimes, and he was even like, "Yeah, y'all can have this argument. Go ahead, take it. It don't matter, cause games is what you guys are about, right?" So I'm not a technician. I'm not. To be honest with you, if I played Returnal, it probably looks beautiful. It probably looks great. So as long as I'm playing it, I'll probably be fine, right? But all I'm saying is that right now, today, I know that the Xbox Series X has the more, again, to me, I guess it's subjective. Whatever you deem is powerful, sure. You know what? That's fair. Because if you deem not, I'm not lying to you. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. God, look at Xbox are making me laugh. I'm not trying to be funny. If you deem the haptic trigger as being something a more powerful experience because it's more next gen or whatever, then yo, that's to you. For me, it's frames and resolution. And all I'm saying is like, yo, be happy for me that I'm getting what I bought. This is what I bought. Now, in the future, as new games come out, I have no problem calling out Microsoft. Microsoft better be the more powerful console. That's what it was marketed as. It better be the more powerful console. And by now, you should know me. By now, you should know me. You know that if it's not, I'm going to call it out. And I'm going to have the Xbox in my own comment section talking about how, Doc, it's the devs and all this other stuff. The developers don't know what they're doing. But Sony ponies, come on, man. If you guys have followed me enough, you already know I'm not a technical guy. So don't try to explain the whole backwards comeback. Right now, what is the system that you can get 120 frames at? What is the system that has the most FPS boosted games? Games that are running better on it. Warzone is running at 120 frames. I'm not making that up, and it's not on the PS5. Again, I don't care why. That's not my job to care why. I'm a consumer. Guys, listen. If you watch my videos, you're not coming here to get technical knowledge. You know that, and I know that. You're not coming in on here to get gaming news. You know that, I know that. You're coming here literally to hear my opinion, and I appreciate you so much for that. When I used to make videos and only had 10 people watching, it was my opinion. When I make videos and had 100 people watching, it was my opinion. When I first hit that 1,000 and had people watching, it was just my opinion. And right now, all I'm giving you is my opinion, okay? So, but my opinion is based on facts that I can tell you right now. More games on the Xbox Series X run at 120 frames than they do on the PS5. And whether you like it or not, that is a measurement of power. You can't say that frames per second is not a measurement of power. That's how graphics cards get measured. Like, well, how many frames can that game run at? What resolution does it run at? What settings does it run at? Right? All of this. It is what it is. Not a technical expert. Today, right now, Xbox Series X runs more games at 120 frames. My simple mind takes that as it is the more powerful console right now. Not biased though. Go look at my video where I said the PS5 is more powerful than the Xbox Series X because at the time it was running games better. I don't have nothing to hide. You got to respect me for that. So again, not a technical guy. Don't try to explain the technical jargon. Give me what games. If you could give me a full list of games as to why they run better, okay, on the PS5 versus the Xbox Series X, and like I said in my last video, significantly better. Double the frames. Like, that's a significant leap, right? Or if you got a game that runs at 4K on the PS5 and runs 1080p on the Xbox Series X, that's a huge leap, right? That's not what we're seeing, whether it's backwards compatibility or not. So it is what it is. Doc Dog 1985. Yo, there's levels to this. I hope I was able to explain that in a better way because this is not a technical channel. You guys got to go somewhere else for that stuff. This is just a regular guy who makes videos, turns on his camera, doesn't even edit his videos, and just gives it to you from my opinion. We out. Peace.